it's Kristie and welcome back to my channel. This week I do have a bit of a bonus video for you guys. This is something I've been promising for a while and it's just not something that's gone into play until now. This is, in case you never saw the video from when I got this is my bullet journal. It is a pen and gear dot grid notebook from Walmart. It was a cheap version just because I don't know how this is going to work out for me. This is all new to me. So today I'm going to take you through a little bit of my basic setup. I don't know if it's going to stay like this, and there are a couple of more things that I need to lay down while we're doing this video, but this is a great time for me to do it just so I can kind of tell you guys the kind of the in and outs of what I'm thinking at first. I just don't know for sure what my monthly layout's going to look like. I just knew I wanted a couple things, so we're going to go from there. So the first thing in here, I probably did not do this well. The first page that I put in here though is a goals page. This is literally going to be a one-pager where I can just write things all around it, the goals that I am looking to meet. I know the lettering is terrible, but I am working on my hand lettering. You will see there's some things that are really good. There's some things that are terrible. We're working on it. The next page is going to be the My Journey page, which as you can see, this is what I mean. Like, this is a great example of my lettering not being terrible. So I wanted to make sure I had that in. And I figured my goals being in the front's not that terrible of a thing because it's a great, easy reference point for me. And I don't know if that's going to be where I want it permanently, but I also don't know if this notebook's going to be a permanent solution. So we'll see as we move forward. I just wanted to start it in October because I had this thing about starting at the first of a month, and this week is kind of perfect because only Monday is September and then everything else will be October. So we're going to try it for the month of October and I'm going to see how I like it. And this may also give me a better idea as well of things that I need to put in here starting next month so that maybe it works a little bit better. So this next page is going to be for me to write diagnosis information. So what I have, which is I'll put it on the screen as well, NAFLD, for those that don't know what it is, which is non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. That is the broad name for it. There are multiple levels and stages of it. I just have a mildly fatty liver. The concern in the beginning was that I could have been in the second part of that, which is before you start to get into cirrhosis. My concern was that I had what they call NASH, which is non-alcoholic steatohepatitis. I don't know how to say it. I'm not a medical professional. Anyway, so here's where I'll be writing a little bit more about that, kind of what the diagnosis process looked like, which is being real, a hot disaster, and what test I had to have and when I will probably need to have those tests again. The best I know right now, the only thing that I know I will have to have again is my fibro scan, and that will happen in 1 year's time. Other than that, I don't know. My GP hasn't called and asked for additional blood work, so we'll see. And as you can tell, I messed up a page here, but thankfully they are perforated, so easy to pull out. And what I'll probably do is use something to take that down. And the next page is when we get into the actual month pages. And this is my lead page for October 2019. I did have some Batman washi tape. It's the closest I had to Halloween without me going out and buying more. You guys know I have a boatload. Unfortunately, just none of it's Halloween. This wasn't my favorite thing that I've ever lettered or drawn or anything, but it's fine. It'll do the job. The next thing is, this is my October calendar. It's centered oddly in the page. I still have to figure out what I'm going to use the key for. I wanted this over here so that for each week I could write the lunches that I'm going to meal prep, because my meal prep now has become pretty intense. So I will actually be writing in here tomorrow probably that my lunch for this week is going to be salad, a spring mix and arugula salad with baked chicken and Persian cucumbers and maybe boiled egg, just not sure yet. And then I will have to make my own vinaigrette as well. This is intense. I don't think I expected it to be quite this intense, but when you can't have anything prepackaged and you are literally having to even make your own dressing, it's a lot. So I will be writing this. And again, there's some of my better lettering as well. This I came up with this morning. I wanted a symptom tracker. Look at this lettering. We did good on this one. I wanted kind of a symptom tracker because I do have a lot of things that have bothered me with this particular illness. And I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can kind of see some of the stuff that I'm doing. So I wanted to be able to track, because my concern is I don't know if maybe I'm eating certain foods that are triggering and kicking things off. So even if it's a food that's quote unquote good for me, it may not be agreeing with my body. So the purpose of the symptom tracker is if I know what I'm eating during the day and at night, and there's symptoms that I'm having, that might mean that I have a sensitivity to that particular food. So the symptoms that I typically get if I have anything are nausea, headache, bloating, edema, fatigue, memory, anxiousness, depression, breathing issues, and joint pain. Those are the ones I can think of for now. And then along the bottom, I did just go ahead and make the numbers. And I wanted to do this so that I could just kind of go up and block in which ones I'm feeling on certain days. And this will probably be something I chart weekly. And the reason for that is the way I'm setting up my days. I will probably write down any symptoms that I have on them as I go, which that's what we're getting into now is my weekly section. In the weekly, basically what I'm doing is it's going to be 2 days on one page. So I'm actually going to go through with you guys right now, labeling the first week, because I do have these. This was the whole purpose of me buying these banana doodles. The banana doodles goes minimal, the small handwritten days, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I want to learn lettering. I want to do better at it, but sitting here, I could not be arsed to do this. I just couldn't do it. So what we're doing is I'm just doing this, and then we're gonna put these in, and yeah, and then I'll just write the actual day beside it. So like for Monday, we're just going to put this right at the top. And it doesn't have to be perfectly even. It's fine if it's not. This is not meant to be perfection. This is meant to be lived in, is how I'm looking at this. And I think I went down an extra. Okay, well, you know what? We did our best. It's fine. You know, this is meant to be more of a scribble pad, whereas my planner is more like intense, I guess. This was meant to be a little more like able to be handwritten out. My thought process with this very much is I want to be able to, when I'm thinking of something, like I want to be able to write out what meals I'm having that day. I want to be able to pull my activity from my Apple Watch and jot it down at the end of every day, just so I know where I'm like lacking, what days I'm lacking, what do I need to do to hit those. Because basically, as you guys heard before, the only information I was given was walk 10,000 steps a day and lose weight and don't eat anything from a can or a box. That's not very helpful, guys. It's just not. So we're going to do this the best way I know how. Yeah, and we're going to, this is the only way I really know to fix it. And so that's what we're going to do. And yeah, so let me fix this sticker because it looks like a level 9 disaster. It needs to be like at least even, kind of. That's better than it was. So my thought process with this was at least now I have, you know, some days written in that I can go back and I'm going to keep this, as you can tell, very much on the Erin Condren week schedule of Monday through Sunday, because I just feel like it's going to be easier. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go in, and on each of these days, I'm just going to write, so this is the 30th. And then this down here is the 1st. Okay, so now we're going to come over here, and I'm just going to widen you guys out because it's too much of a pain. Let's do this, yeah. So this is the 2nd, this is the 3rd, this over here is the 4th, this is the 5th, that was a terrible 5, and then this is the 6th. Okay, so now I at least have that in. And I know, like I said, this is probably going to change a lot. It may change a lot after this week, if I'm being honest with you. But I just wanted to make sure I had the base laid down so that I could start using it this week. It was very important to me to finally start using it. I hope to be able to start to put exercise information in there soon. But I am still trying to find a recumbent bike that is not crazy expensive. And once I do, then we'll jump on that wagon as well. So yeah, I guess that is pretty much it for my current bullet journal setup. Tell me how you guys would decorate the front. I'm just kind of curious because I don't know what to do with this. I thought about putting my Coffee Monsters Co. die cut sticker that it's the sticker I got with the birthday order. I thought about putting that on here, but I just don't know. So let me know how you guys would decorate this cover. And yeah, this is just a short little midweek video for you guys, just doing a little introduction to this. And let me know as well, do you guys want to see weekly updates on this, monthly updates? What do you guys want for that? I'm happy to share with you as I kind of learn and grow with this process, but I just need a little guidance on what you guys want. So just let me know down in the comments. And yeah, I will talk to you guys this coming Sunday in my next plan with me and possibly bullet journal update. We'll see. Yeah, so I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.